And we are underway from Houston. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They go play action now. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Four yards remain for second down. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. They'll run with Etienne. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Jaguars first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. But tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And a good sign for them to have their young quarterback really confident on the open.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, the veteran, it doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's
crucial here on the road. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
He took the shot. Didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they'd just get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I don't think there's any other way to frame it other than this. That's a disappointing end to a good opening drive and definitely not what they're looking for on the road.
You mentioned a good opening drive. You're right. They were able to move the ball, picked up a few first downs. In the end, though, they come away with nothing. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. Options galore here, second and a few inches. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And it's a fumble, and the Jags grab it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. From the 44, Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Paid for this?
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Lawrence to throw. It's complete to Jones. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. This complete right side of the tight end, Farrell. Touchdown! Luke Farrell, 28 yards. yards. And the Jaguars post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Singletary going to get the handoff. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They go again with Pierce. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 31.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
It's been tough sledding on the ground, but after that first down pickup, they've got to gain a little bit more confidence and feel good about starting a new set of downs, trying to move the ball.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now here's the option play going left. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguar offense going back to work. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
My teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Lawrence. Screen play. Here's ETN. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first it's good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Lawrence will throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't commit.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Lawrence going to throw again. Caught by Jones. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. On third down, here's Pierce. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. First up, though, a look at the next-gen stats for Jacksonville in that first half. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Texans, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll run a draw now with Singletary. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. Going for it with Pierce. Oh, nice move. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Just a yard to go here on second down. Pierce gets this one running right. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Back to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Devin Lloyd leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
As this complete to Woods.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
A shotgun snap and again to ETN.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
ETN up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
ETN once more.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard. Down to the 31. Now 3rd down is loaded. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
A third down now, and those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this pass broken up. Contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Not enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-point game. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but what a ride.
Well, let's do the simple math here. You know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 71 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. He'll drop to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's caught again by Schultz. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage when it's about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hand off left side, Pierce.
The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. They'll give this to Singletary running right, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down 9-7, 70 seconds remaining. Now their lead is evaporated, but they still have a shot on 1st down. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up.
Back to throw, Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But that incompletion reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Able to hook up here with Ridley. And that is what they needed. A 1st down and a big gain all the way to midfield as he's tackled right at the 50-yard line. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he will be out of bounds here, but that will take precious seconds off the clock on a play that will wind up going for no gain. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. They'll look to throw. ETN bringing in another one. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Back to throw. Well, he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up third down. These are the spots the stage of the game where it pays to have speed on the ground, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. This from Tom Dempsey range here. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And they'll remain down by 2.
Yeah, Brandon, that's a tough distance with the game on the line because you'd like to have your kicker better odds than that. Anything 50-plus, we know it's going to be difficult. And that one proved to be just a little too difficult. And now it appears it's going to cost him the football game.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meeting. The defenses were the story in this ball game, but hey, they got enough points to get the job done. At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that part, man. It's such a low-scoring game. It completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.